I'm doing rich auntie activities. It's a random Tuesday at 1:53 p.m. I'm in bed watching Pretty Woman, and I just randomly want to share some things that I've learned over the last 41 years of my life about love, life, and relationships. Let's go. Leave at the first red flag. I heard another creator just this morning say that the benefit of a doubt has never benefited me. That red flag is a preview of things to come. It is just the tip of the iceberg. Call a spade a spade. They're not mistreating you because of work, their childhood stress, because of what ethnicity they are. They're treating you poorly because they believe that they can. I've managed to go through some of the hardest times that a woman can possibly go through and still manage to not abuse people. It's like, I'm sorry you're having a bad life, but I am not your fucking punching bag. Don't date the blank guy, the ugly guy, the short guy, the this guy, the that guy. There's this assumption that if you date a certain type of guy, they're going to treat you better than most guys do. But the common denominator, the key factor here is that they're all guys. Treat them on a case by case basis. If they're treating you well, it's not because they're short, ugly, this, that, and the third. It's just because you just so happen to meet a really good person. There is no demographic of male that you can make a blanket statement about and say that these males will treat me right. Case by case basis. Just remember that. Even if he's a good guy, you can still settle for him. In the back of your mind, you know it's just not there. Y'all are not vibing. This is not working, but he's not doing anything wrong. But he's also still not it for you, and you're still settling. So it's okay to pass him up. People who are trying to force you to get into a relationship or force you to start dating, and they put you down because you're not dating or because you don't want a relationship. You can't convince me otherwise. These people are not happy with their lives, and misery loves company, and they want you to be just like them so that they don't regret the choices that they're making. You don't have to get a cat, plant, dog, lizard, any kind of plants or animals. It's perfectly fine for you to be single and for it to be just you and you to just take care of yourself. Society wants us to believe that our existence on this planet is worthless unless we're taking care of a man or at least something at the very least. It's okay to just be taking care of you. When it comes to friends, quality over quantity. TV shows and movies have convinced us that we need 6 to 7 or 8 or 10 good friends. We need a solid friend group in order to be happy. It's okay if you just have one good quality friend. It's okay if it's just you right now and you're transitioning in your life and you're rebuilding your community. I have seen so much drama go down in those big, large groups of friends. So just quality over quantity. Block everyone that makes you feel like shit about your life. I don't care if they're doing it passive aggressively, backhanded, boldly, and aggressively. I don't care if they're making little jokes about things that you enjoy. Block them all. You don't need that negativity in your life. The world, this existence is hard enough without surrounding yourself with people who just crush every little thing you find joy in. I get it. When you were younger, it was cool to drink and to get shit-faced because it was a new experience that you were sharing with all your friends and you didn't have a care in the world. But now you're probably an alcoholic, babes. You need to get that checked out. If you cannot survive without a drink, there's something else going on. If you cope with every minor inconvenience with a drink, there's something deeper going on. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking. I'm just saying it's time to examine the reasons why you do and why you drink as much as you do and when you decide to do it. Yes, there are haters, but be mindful of the fact that not everybody is hating on you. Maybe they really care about you and they're just looking out for you and there's some truth to what they're saying. I don't know. Just think about it for a second. As long as your bills are paid and you're doing what you're supposed to do, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself. The things you buy do not have to make sense to anyone, nor do you have to justify your purchases to anyone. And if anyone makes you feel that way, tell them to fuck off. Stop waiting for a man to save your day. Men are not superheroes. They are imperfect human beings who fuck up all the time. Save your own day, and meeting an amazing man will just be an extra added bonus. But live your life as if you might never get married or have a relationship. Just fucking live, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a stay-at-home girly, but always have a plan B. Okay, always know that regardless of what possibly could happen, you will always be okay. That's not being mean, angry, or bitter. That's just smart. That's just being smart because like I said before, men are imperfect human beings who fuck up all the time. To fully rely on one 100% isn't love, it's idiotic. And the person who's telling you it's not, and to just fall blindly in the name of love, is not going to be the same person to save you from financial ruin if shit goes awry. You don't have to be productive 24/7. People give me so much shit about making videos in bed all the time, but I don't find value in constant productivity. I find value in resting and leisure time and how much of that I can get. I'm not a good woman because I can get a million things accomplished today before 2 p.m. I'm an amazing woman simply because I am, and that's it. There's this idea that being a good mom means you take care of everyone else except for yourself. You never treat yourself, you never buy yourself anything, you never take a break. Your kids always come first. And to an extent, yes, your kids do come first because they depend on you for just about everything until they get to an age and a place in their life where they don't really have to. But I am the best mom when I am well rested, when I feel good about myself, when I enjoy my life, when I have my own hobbies and my own interests. Your kids are going to leave the house one day, or maybe they won't, but they'll still be a lot more self sufficient and they won't need you as much. And if your whole life centers around the fact that they need you, you're in trouble when they don't need you as much anymore. That's a recipe for being a helicopter mom who doesn't respect boundaries, who always comes over all the time unannounced, and who doesn't respect their new partner if they get into a relationship and have a family of their own. Dress how you want to dress, wear makeup or don't, do what you want to do, and anybody who makes fun of you for being how you want to be is a loser, and they're just jealous of you because they can't express themselves freely the way you do. The true secret to skincare is, of course, first and foremost, genetics. I'm not even going to lie. And also, less is more. You don't need a 15-piece skincare routine. I have a face wash, a toner, and a moisturizer. Every now and then I do an eye mask. Skincare companies are telling you you need 15 different things in order to have a good skincare routine because they want you to buy shit from them. Find what works for your skin, stick with that. That's good enough. A good chef needs the finest ingredients and the best kitchen in order to make the best, most presentable dishes. But a great chef can work with what they have and make it fucking amazing. Everyone is not meant to be an entrepreneur. Everyone is not, and that's not me shitting on people's dreams. That's me getting some of the worst customer service from people because they just want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody is not meant. It's okay to have a 9 to 5 job or a 1 to 9 job that you clock into. That's totally fine. You do not have to own a business. That is not everybody's gift or talent. You're not better than anyone just because you don't listen to popular music or like popular things. Please fuck all the way off. You have to do the work for yourself. Yes, I realize for the most part, social media can be a horrible place, but it is nobody's job to make sure that the content that they post is going to be okay for you. You're going to have to do the work for yourself. You're going to have to block, hit the not interest button, take time off, but it's no, your mental health is no one else's responsibility. In a perfect world, it would be, and we would all care. I care, but if you don't care about yourself, what anyone else does really doesn't matter at the end of the day, does it?